Hey everyone, welcome to FPL Club for another video. It's time to do a players to watch video for GW24. Please leave a like and subscribe the channel for more weekly FPL contents. Without any further delay, let's jump into the video. The first player in the list is Joao Felix. He is one of the brilliant Chelsea attackers. Despite getting the red card in his debut game for Chelsea, he was one of the brilliant Chelsea attackers when he was on the field. And after serving suspension for the red card, he was once again in Chelsea's starting 11 and he was brilliant once again. He scored one goal and he was very much involved throughout the game. His upcoming fixtures are not very bad. They play Southampton at home, Spurs away and Leeds at home and Leicester away. And of course they play UCL round of 16 away at Dortmund on Wednesday, and the second leg at home will be played in the midweek of game week 26 before Leicester game. But other than that, the Premier League fixtures look very decent. Only difficult fixture is Spurs away in game week 25, but even that shouldn't necessarily be a tough game from attacking point of view, especially the way Spurs are suffering defensively. I think Joao Felix is a decent pick, especially if you have the likes of Tony or Mitrovic. It should be an easy swap. Hopes are high on Joao Felix. I think his ownership and price might go high soon as well. So he also plays on game week 25. That's another point to consider. Next player on the list is Mohamed Salah, not necessarily because of his goal against Everton, but mainly because of he has a fixture in game week 25, and not only a fixture, it is actually a double game week for Liverpool. Now you can make move this week or wait for another week to bring Salah in game week 25, because most people might bring him for KDB, and in game week 24 KDB has a much easier fixture. He plays Forest away compared to Liverpool playing Newcastle away. His underlying stats are actually not bad, but still he blanked for 5 consecutive games before he scored against Everton on the weekend. The debate still is, will he outscore KDB from now until game week 25? KDB will play Forest and Bournemouth away, and Salah plays Newcastle and Crystal Palace away and Wolves at home. KDB has 2 easy fixtures on paper. Really depends on how he performs and how many minutes will he get. I think his minutes shouldn't be a concern. And on the other hand, Salah has got 3 okay-ish fixtures, even though I personally believe Salah will outscore KDB, especially with 1 extra fixture. But those are the facts still worth to consider before you make a move either this week or the following week. The next player in the list is Everton's Tarkowski. I think it's a good time to bring him this week. Very good price and very easy fixtures. And not only that, he has a double game week in game week 25 as well, compared to some Newcastle, United, Brentford or Brighton defenders who blanks in game week 25. He is the most obvious replacement if you have Botman or Fabian Schär of Newcastle, because they play Liverpool home and Everton play Leeds at home. Or if you have Brighton, Brentford or even Manchester United defenders that you think you will surely transfer out before on game week 25, then you can still make the transfer this week for Tarkowski, or even if you wait and make the transfer next week, is still applicable. Especially if you're not so worried about this price rise or the price fall of whoever you're bringing him in for. His underlying stats are also good. He's taking some shots and his XG is 0.52, which means he can score a goal every other game. So the final player in the list is Bukayo Saka. Saka is proving to be a nailed Arsenal attacker. He has been part of my players to watch video for the 2nd successive week. And the reason for that is, look at his fixtures. He does play another double game week in game week 25, and from game week 24 all the way to game week 27, the fixtures are very good. He has got Villa away before the double game week against Leicester and Everton, followed by Bournemouth home and Fulham away. He is nailed. He's probably on penalties as well. He plays in the advanced position and have every chance of scoring goals or some assists as well. But it really is team dependent. Most of you have already been tripled up on the Arsenal players. Do you want to keep the same players moving forward? Some of you might have tripled up on Arsenal attack but Martinelli instead of Saka, so you can now bring him in for Martinelli. So it really depends on your team, and it really depends if you want to do your transfer this game week or roll it to have 2 free transfer next game week. But either way, I think it's important to have Saka as part of your team moving forward. And this concludes this video. All of these 4 players could be brought in this week or next week depending on your team situation. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.